Hi, everybody. This is Gene Mortensen along with Mike Katko, and we're here at Griffith Gymnasium to bring you Hilltopper Volleyball. And tonight, the Hilltoppers were going up against the
Hope they heard all that.
Oh, I think they did. Anyway, we'll start over. This is Katko, and we're here at Griffith Gymnasium to bring you this volleyball game between Los Alamos and Pojoaque. Old rivals. The Hilltoppers coached by Joe Palmer. Joe Rodriguez, the head coach of Pojoaque. And these two teams have met once before down in Pojoaque. And I'm telling you, it was a battle royal. In the first game, Los Alamos won it by 2, 25-23. In the second game, Pojoaque came back to win it 25-22. In the third game, what was interesting was that Pojoaque won it 26-24 to go up 2-1. And then in the fourth game, Los Alamos came back, won that one 26-24.
Boy, and Pojoaque's been quite a powerhouse in volleyball in the past 10 years, Gene.
Oh, yeah, they have. And Los Alamos won the fifth game fairly easily, 15-9. They only play that final game to 15. But you're looking at 25, like for Los Alamos, it was 25-23. And then 22-25, 24-26, 26-24. So only two. The biggest gap they had was in the second game was 3 points, 25-22. And, of course, the final one was 6 points. But anyway,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Griffith Gymnasium
we're going to have
for tonight's district volleyball matchup between
so now we're about ready to we're going to introduce the starters, and
Los Alamos Hilltoppers.
so anyway, they brought the trainer. Maury's out of town, so they brought in a trainer to do the PA. So anyway, so Mike's got the starters for us.
Starting with the Pojoaque Hellcats, coach, like Gene said, Joe Rodriguez. Starting for them will be Kiara Martinez, Adriana Rodriguez, Taylor Quintana, Alicia Quintana, Sonia Quintana, Aspen Garcia, and Ayana Aguilar. Ayana Aguirre is a captain on the team, along with Alicia Quintana. Sonia Quintana and Alicia Quintana are a double powerhouse. They have scores and scores of kills under their belt. So those are going to be the people to block, Gene.
Yeah, they are. And you have the toppers.
The toppers are Brianna Nieto is going to be starting, Lizzie Atencio, Bella Aguilar, Kaylin Melton, Ashley Hammond, Michaela Gonzalez, Solin Tellez, and Nadia Gallegos. Now, key players that come in and really fill in and do some backing up for the topper, Abigail Leckel. She's always played a great game. Lucy Andres comes in quite a bit. And the big server for us is Bella Aguilar. Boy, she has some mean serves. You come and watch, you'll see her. And for kills, we got Nadia. Nadia Gallegos has 81 kills for the year. Jolynn. Solin has 64 kills. Ashley Hammond scored 65 times with kills. And Michaela Gonzalez, always a tough player, no matter what she plays, has 76 kills. So, and then as we go along, we'll mention some more stats.
Yeah, so right now the Hilltoppers are 5-4 on the season and 4-1 in district. So, and I'm not sure how all this shakes out. The schedule is, we just kind of get the schedule in pieces. But right now we're going to have the national anthem. So here is the national anthem, everybody. Alex Hammond, and up there also is exactly. So,
scores 2-1. Toppers in front. The game just started. Set just started. Set number 1.
Yeah, so anyway, Alicia Gonzalez with the serve. Los Alamos sets up Solen Tellez, and Solen he hits it long out of bounds, and so that's going to make it a 2-2 ball game.
Is that a spike error?
Alicia Gonzalez takes it, and it started to die, and then Los Alamos trying to.
Nice knuckleball.
Yes, and Los Alamos in the backcourt. All they did is they couldn't get their hands underneath it. So once again, they set up Michaela Gonzalez. A nice dig out by Adriana Rodriguez. Hilltoppers are going to just get it. Solen, all she can do is bump it across behind her, and then a hard Anika Uriosti. And the Hilltoppers are going to set up Ashley Hammond. Her shot is picked up easily by Pojoaque. And yes, we are. And so.
Topper in the net. Looked like Kaylin Melton, and she was upset about that call. so's our coach.
Pojoaque now leading 5-2 and still serving. And that's Alicia Gonzalez, and Los Alamos cannot return it again. So it wasn't really an ace, but the Hilltoppers just not able to get it up to the front line.
Timeout, Los Alamos.
And they just simply lost it, and so Hill to timeout. And while they do that, we'll look at some of these stats. For serving, for instance, serving aces, their leading server, Kaylin Melton, is leading server with 16 aces in 8 games. Bella Aguilar has 12, and then Abigail Lecco with 11.
Yeah, it looks like a trademark play by the Pojoaque all the time. They get to the ball wherever it goes. They're there. There's someone there. They're really hustle players.
Alicia Gonzalez will serve at 6-2. Picked up by Lizzie Atencio, bumped up to the front, but they have to play it from the back court. And they do play it. And it's just standing on the 10-foot line. And then it just simply finds the open court.
Yeah, I jinxed Pojoaque with that comment.
Yes, I think you did. 3-6 is the score, and now Brianna Nieto will serve for Los Alamos.
She's a great backup for Los Alamos.
Serving that was going to go long, but Pojoaque decides to play it. All they can do is bump it across. Hilltoppers have a golden opportunity here. They're going to set up Michaela Gonzalez. Her shot is partially blocked, and Pojoaque.
Good hustle.
It was partially blocked, went to the back line, all the way to the back line, and they bumped it up toward almost up to the front. They had the opportunity to get it across, but they didn't. So now it's a 4-6 ball game. Brianna still serving.
That was close.
Hits the net.
Almost a net serve, a point serve.
Yeah, it hits the net, and then just kind of good. But then everybody it took a little while for the referee in the chair, the official in the chair, to indicate it was a Hilltopper point. Hard shot this time by Adriana Rodriguez, and is going to set up Nadia Gallegos, a 6'2" junior who is now just checked into that front line, and she just hammers it off of in the back line. Adriana Rodriguez could not do anything with it, and just hits her arms and goes and hits the wall. Solen Tellez serving, and once again Pojoaque has to play it from the back court. This one is long.
Good eye dodging that. I thought they were going to try and hit it in, but it went out. Timeout Pojoaque now.
Now Pojoaque wants a timeout, so Joe Rodriguez will take the timeout. And right now it's Pojoaque 9 and Los Alamos 7, and we were looking at some of the kills. Nadia Gallegos with the 24 block kills, and Solen Tellez with 21, and Michaela Gonzalez with 13. The digs, interesting, well, of course, our libero, Lizzie Atencio, that's mainly her job, but she does a fantastic job of it. She has 243 digs in 8 games. And Lucy Andres, who had her every once in a while, she has 77, and she's
listening and watching. And
just putting her hand up. 8-12.
Toppers trailing.
Hard serve that time by Bella Aguilar. And a hard shot on the return by Pojoaque, and that was Sonia Quintana. 5'9" sophomore, and boy, did she put her power into that one, I'm telling you. So it's now 13-8.
She's got great form. She goes straight up and just hammers it.
And Annika Uriosti will serve for Pojoaque. Picked up in the back line by the Hilltoppers. They're going to bring it up now to Angelina Pasalakwa. Nice shot by Angelina as from the left side of the net, and she brought it over into the right side of the backcourt. And so now she will drop back to serve. She's just a freshman.
That's her first kill today.
5'8".
She's serving, yes. 13-9 is the score.
And
Toppers
so,
trailing.
well, actually, scores should
Nice
be 9-13. Nadia Gallegos, it's long. So Pojoaque just bumped it right back, and a nice set for Nadia. And she goes long. That makes it now 14-9. And serving is Sonia Quintana. This one going to go long.
She almost bit
and
let it go.
Bella Aguilar back there started to go, and at the very, very last second pulled up, and it goes long. Hilltopper serving at 10-14. Lizzie Atencio. Pojoaque bumps it across. No chance to set anything up. Julian Tellez gets a good set. That's bumped. Comes to the back line. Pojoaque brings it up to the front. A quick shot by Adriana Rodriguez, blocked by Los Alamos. And so Hilltoppers once again get it over now to Ashley Hammond. She puts up a little dink. That goes nowhere. And all that does is set up
Alicia Quintana.
That just set up Alicia. Boy, my goodness.
Alicia and Sonia, they team up. Oh, my gosh.
But we dinked it, and boy, that just gave Pojoaque a golden opportunity to set up Alicia. And boy, she slammed it down. 15-10, Pojoaque serving. So Lynn Tellez once again, they get it over, and a hard shot by Adriana Rodriguez comes all the way to the back. Hilltoppers bump it up to the front. All the Pojoaque blockers go up, but the ball never made it over the net and just kind of hit the bottom of the net and drops in, makes it 16-10. And Ayana Aguirre is still serving. Comes to Sonia Tellez. Tellez puts a nice hard shot down to the back line, and their libero, Taylor Quintana, diving to the floor. Can't get to it, so that's going to make it 11-16, and the Hilltoppers will drop Kaylin Melton back. 5'9" senior, still serves a good server. And let's see what she powers one across, and that's going to be an ace. That ball literally ended up in the bleachers, and we have a nice crowd here tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Big crowd.
Yeah, that serve is just, she puts a sinker on it. It just, once it clears the net, it like drops.
Yeah, it's a
nice shot.
This one's going to, almost went long, but they go ahead and play it. So Pojoaque sets up this time Aspen Garcia. Garcia's ball is picked up in the backcourt, brought across. Pojoaque once again gets the set up. Comes over now to Ashley Hammond. All she can do is a two-handed underhand bump, and we're going to have 2 hits called. So we got a double hit called on Los Alamos, and that's going to make it now 17-12.
Toppers trailing. They can't get close enough to pass them.
No, and now serving is Adriana Rodriguez. Picked up by Lizzie Atencio. Quick dink across this time by Kaylin Melton, but Pojoaque ready for it. Their libero brings it across, and now they're going to set up Tellez once again. A little left-handed push.
Boy, credit Lucy Andrus with that little hustle play in the back, our libero. She's doing great from that back row, Gene.
Yeah, and so, right now they've shifted. Lizzie Atencio started out as she was the libero. Now as Mike, good spot there, Mike. Anyway, Lucy Andrus now is at the libero for.
In case Lucy Andrus' parents are watching.
Anyway, so Lucy has now replaced Lizzie as a libero, and serving for Los Alamos is Nieto. Nice serve. They're going to have to play it from the backcourt. Long bump.
Oh, she let it go.
And Lucy Andrus backing up to the line, and had both hands up in the air, and at the last second just pulled him down, and that just barely dropped long.
Coach just wiped his sweat off his brow.
Yeah.
Thought he was going to go for it.
Brianna Nieto again, hard serve, comes up to the front and trying to bring it across on the second hit this time was Ayana Aguirre, but nothing doing, says Michaela Gonzalez, and she just goes up with that left hand, and the Hilltoppers close it to 2, 15-17, and Brianna Nieto still serving, down by 2.
Climbing back.
This one's long.
Whoa.
So that makes it 18-15. And now their libero, Taylor Quintana, and she will serve. Serving at 18-15. Played by Lucy Andres. They're going to set up Michaela Gonzalez.
Oh,
Michaela,
nice push.
Kind of a half bite kill.
Just a little quick push. As soon as it got
Yes.
on our side of the net, she just pushed it down.
Makes it now 16-18. And Celine Telia is serving. Floater comes to the back line, picked up by their libero, and now they're going to set up. And boy, no defense for that against Sonia Quintana, the sophomore.
Found the open court.
Right down that left sideline.
In a hard way, too.
Yes.
It's a shot.
So Brianna Johnson comes in to serve she'll serve at 19-16. Little floater played by Lucy Andres. They're going to set it well. They're going to set up Angelina Pasalacqua. Her shot is long. And for a moment, I thought they were going to try to set up Nadia, but it's now 20-16, and now Joe Palmer wants to take a timeout. So.
Boy, we're having a hard time digging back. We can't catch up. We've been behind the whole game.
Yeah, they started off with the lead right away. They built a 3-4 point lead, and they kind of maintained that. They got it up to 5 at one point, Mike, and then we closed it down to 2.
Alicia Quintana and her sister Sonia really doing a great job for Pojoaque. They get set up, and man, they fire that ball across from the top of court, and they usually pick the sidelines and keep it in. And boy, they're doing a really good job.
Yeah, interestingly enough, we have 3 Quintanas: Taylor Quintana, Alicia Quintana, and Sonia Quintana. Interestingly enough, Sonia is a sophomore, Taylor is a junior, Alicia is a senior. I wonder if they are related.
The two of them are.
Okay.
The two sisters, Alicia and Sonia.
So serving at 16-20, Pojoaque comes to Lucy Andres, and Lucy hits an ace as Lucy tries to get it up to the front, but just one of those ones that just comes down right at the bottom of the net, and you can't do anything about it. Makes it now 21-16.
That's Brianna Johnson's second ace.
So Brianna picked up on the back court. They're going to set up Angelina Pasalacqua, and the freshman powers it down into the back court.
Her second kill for the game, the freshman.
And now coming in for Los Alamos to serve will be Bella Aguilar.
And Bella has a great serve.
Yeah. 5'6" junior. She's 17-21, down by 4.
Look at that
Dug
job.
out by the libero, quickly brought over by Pojoaque. Los Alamos sets up Nadia Gallegos, and right on the right sideline. And boy, just barely in, but she gets it. And that makes it 18-21. And so Hilltoppers will flip it back to Bella once again. She'll serve.
Ooh, what
nice
a serve,
boy. And I mean, that almost knocked the Pojoaque girl down. Lucy Andres picks up the return. Nadia Gallegos. And she just goes up with the left hand and
out of bounds.
She had a wide open court over there, and she just pushed it too hard.
It was a good idea. No one was there. But
not a soul.
It was too long.
So now it's 22-18 Pojoaque. And serving is Anika Yarati. They send up Angelina Pasalacqua. And
Pasalacqua, her third kill.
Yes, and
from that spot too.
No return from the freshman.
She likes that spot, so Angelina.
She will now go back and serve. 19-22. The Hilltoppers trying to get over that 3-point hump right now.
Now's the time to do it.
So Angelina Pasalacqua will serve.
Nice serve.
Nice serve. Going to come up to the front. Now the guy goes right there for Los Alamos.
That wasn't going over.
And
that was not coming to our side.
No, it was not. Ayana Aguilar. The ball actually went out of bounds, and Joe Rodriguez questioned it, but the official in the chair says, nope, it was touched by Pojoaque before it went out of bounds. So it makes it 20-22. Pasalacqua with the serve. Going to come up to Aguirre, and a shot taken this time by Sonia Quintana, and the sophomore is long.
Point Toppers. 21-22. Here we go, Gene.
Yep, right back. It's just like the last time they played. Angelina, nice serve, comes up to the front, and Pojoaque really can't do much with it. They play. Adriana Rodriguez brings it across. Hilltoppers are going to set up Ashley Hammond. Hard shot picked up by the libero Taylor Quintana, and then Pojoaque
tied it up. 22 all.
They get it up to the front to Adriana Rodriguez, and she slams it into the net, and then Pojoaque brings it over. They did a good job, but only problem is it took 4 hits. So
yes, it did.
Yeah, so new rule, you're not allowed to do that anymore. So anyway, 22-22. So Hilltoppers now, Angelina Pasalaco has come in to serve. First she makes the fight kill, and then she drops back to serve, and she's been in.
She got 3 kills this game right now.
Yeah, and she's really been involved in this 3-point run by Los Alamos.
5'8" freshman doing a great job for Toppers, really digging them out of the hole by herself.
So Angelina will serve. We're all tied up at 22-22. Angelina comes across. This one's going to come all the way to, and they bump it up to the front, bump it too hard, and it's a perfect set for Ashley Hammond, and she just hammers it down. And the Hilltoppers go up by 1, 23-22. Angelina still serving. Little floater. It's going to be picked up. Pojoaque, they do have a chance to set it up. They set it up and get it to Adriana Rodriguez. Hilltoppers have to play it from the backcourt. Lucy Andres, and now Pojoaque gets a good set, and they're going to take advantage of it. And Sonia Quintana finds the open court.
Her 3rd kill.
23-23.
23 back to serve.
And serving now will be Sonia. So Sonia Quintana, as we're all tied up.
All tied up.
And it's going to come to Lucy Andres. She had a lot of trouble. She couldn't decide which way to put her hands, and so at the last second she makes a decision, and they set up over on the left side. Let's see, that was Adriana Rodriguez. I'm sorry.
Set point, first set.
Yeah, and the first set in Pojoaque was won by Los Alamos 25-23. So they're going to set up Nadia Gallegos, and Nadia's shot is blocked at the net. It's going to come right back to the Hilltoppers. Hilltoppers just bump it across, and a nice little setup there for Pojoaque. They don't take advantage. A little dink, and then Ashley Hammond with a hard shot, and that's going to go off of Sonia Quintana right in the back court and fly out of bounds, and it's 24-24. So the game's in Pojoaque, 25-23, 25-22. And then a couple of 26-24 games, and that's where we're at right now.
Couple heavyweights trading blows.
And so a hard shot.
There's a spike.
And this one by Adriana Rodriguez. And the Hilltoppers can't return it. Makes it 25-24, so now we're at set point once again. And serving is Ayana Aguirre, left-handed server. Picked up in the backcourt by Los Alamos, quickly brought across the Hilltop by Kaylin Melton. They're going to set up Sonia.
Good block.
And they set up this time Adriana Rodriguez once again, but right there is Ashley Hammond along with the Sonia Tellez to make the block. And now coming in to join the front line is Michaela Gonzalez. So the front line for Los Alamos right now is Ashley Hammond and Michaela Gonzalez. And served by Los Alamos by Lucy Andres is barely gotten back by Pojoaque, and so Los Alamos sets up Michaela Gonzalez, and there goes that left-handed slam.
Set point for Los Alamos now. First set.
Now the Hilltoppers go up 26-25.
They can win it here.
All right, Kaylin Melton serving. This is going to
nice serve.
And this one's going to go over to Ayana Aguilar.
They're blocked by Toppers.
They bring it across, and so Michaela Gonzalez, all she can do is a two-handed bump across. They're going to have an opportunity to really set it up, but they're going to go long.
Topper game.
And so that'll do it. So they finally set up. They had a good opportunity, and they set up Alicia Quintana, and she had the opportunity, and she just took it long. So the Hilltoppers.
Boy, in that game, that was it. Angelina Salacqua had 3 kills. Nadia Gallegos 3 kills in that first game. Really made the difference. Sonia Quintana, showing what power she has for Pojoaque. She was keeping them in the game. Brianna Johnson had 2 aces on her serves. And really the girls are starting to play some ball now, Gene. They're moving around, keeping the court covered, and doing a nice job setting up their hitters.
So anyway, so we're going to take I think we're going to try to take a little break here if we can get. Okay. So the Hilltoppers take the first set, 27-25, and this is.
Gene, I found out something interesting in that last game. Lucy Andrus is number 10 for us. They had a little jersey switch, and number 2, what we were thinking was number 2, is number 3, Lizzie Atencio.
Yo, mama.
So, Lizzie Atencio's number 3, the libero.
Oh my God.
And Lucy Andrus is number 10.
Yeah, because
so they did a little number switching on us right before the game, so we didn't get the numbers correctly, but we got them now.
Well, Lucy, before the game, Lizzie was out there. Lizzie, whoever libero was wearing number 2, which is Lizzie Atencio.
Kaylin Melton with the first
then all
ace.
of a sudden, we didn't have a number 10, but okay, so we're all squared away.
We're all squared away.
So Lucy is number 10, and so.
And set 2 was started off with Kaylin Melton with a great ace. And her second shot went out, so now it's Pojoaque ball.
So 1-1 in set 2. They went to 5 sets down in Pojoaque.
Oh, boy.
And so they set up
What a save.
And Ayana Aguirre, she's almost falling down, and she just put her fist out there and brought it back across. Ashley Hammond gets the set for Los Alamos, comes across. They move it to the backcourt, picked up by Lucy Andrus. Hard shot up there by the Hilltoppers, by Aspen Garcia, and that is blocked at the net by Michaela Gonzalez. And that makes it 2-1. Good rally.
Well, it is.
Ashley Hammond, the 5'8" sophomore, will serve for Los Alamos.
2 kills in the game.
Ayana Aguirre is going to set up, and this one is going to be just long. I mean, just long off the hit by Adriana Rodriguez.
Toppers 3-1 in this set. Gene up 3-1 in set 2.
Yeah, they had to come from behind in that last one. Ashley Hammond serving for Los Alamos. hits the net. Pojoaque can only bump it across. They're going to set up once again Michaela Gonzalez. Hard shot off of their libero, Taylor Quintana. And we're going to have
Alicia Quintana was in the net on that little push, Gene. So Topper point, 4-1.
4-1, a little different from the last game. And so Ashley Hammond still serving for Los Alamos. That comes to the front.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
And they just flat. Beautiful, perfect set by Pojoaque to Sonia Quintana.
So Lynn was just, boy, you just chomp at the bit for those kind of.
Wow, and so the Hilltoppers now go up 5-1. Picked up by the libero in the back line, hard and trying to make the kill, but a double block kill for Los Alamos by Sonia Quintana and Michaela Gonzalez of, of Aspen Garcia, so it makes it 6-1.
Good job of Joe Palmer moving them over there to get in front of Sonia Quintana.
And Pojoaque trying to get it across again, and it's 4 hits. They do get it across, but it takes 4 of them to 7-1. Wow. Los Alamos really jumping on them, and so now Joe Rodriguez is going to take a timeout. He takes that 1-minute timeout, and
yeah, Pojoaque's still kind of shaken from losing that first set. That was a tough game, a tough set, that first one.
Well, they had
Toppers pulled it out.
Yeah, about 2/3 of the way through the game, they had a 5-point lead.
Well, I thought they were going to sew it up.
And then
Toppers scratched back in it.
And the Hilltoppers were down 22-18. And then Angelina Pasalacqua with a beautiful shot bite kill. And then she went back to serve, and she ended up tying it up and at 22-all. But Ashley Hammond could now, after the timeout, serve picked up on the back line. They're going to set it up on just a little floater to the backcourt by Pojoaque. Comes to Angelina Pasalacqua.
Almost a three-pointer.
Yes, and so there. Yeah,
way up into the rafters.
Yeah, and so.
What are they going to call?
We have a little consultation here between the lines girl and the chair official.
Michaela slammed it, and Toppers thought that one of the Pojoaque players touched it at the net. It's Topper point.
And so after a long discussion, and the young lady that's the lines girl, she was over talking to the official, and she called. You could just see that.
Yeah.
So the serve by Los Alamos is returned by Pojoaque, makes it now 2-8.
Alicia Quintana there with that nice little push, fake push, the dink really into the open court against Los Alamos.
Adriana Rodriguez serving at 2-8. Pojoaque down by 6. Nice serve.
Whoa.
Lizzie Atencio picks it up for Los Alamos. Comes to Michaela Gonzalez. Bumped all. On first hit, they bump it across by Pojoaque. Los Alamos sets up Angelina Pasalacqua. Her shot is blocked out of bounds.
That's her spot. 4 kills tonight.
And so now Sonia Quintana will drop back and serve for Los Alamos, up by 7.
Solin usually has a great serve, too.
9-2, little floater. Comes all the way to the back line. And then a dink across by Pojoaque, picked up by Michaela Gonzalez, and now it's going to be played by Pasalacqua. Angelina brings it across. Hard shot this time, but once again a double block kill. Hard shot by Annika Uriosti. But boy, I mean, when you've got Michaela Gonzalez and Nadia Gallegos as the 2 girls up in front, you're in big trouble. And so it makes it now 10-2 with Telliez serving. Sonia brings it across over. They have to play it from the back court. Picked up in the back court by Sonia. Comes to tried to get it up to Michaela Gonzalez. She tries to, she had a lot of trouble getting to it. She just tried to push it across as she was going out of bounds. Makes it now 3-10. And Taylor Quintana will serve down by 7. Nice serve. Played nicely by Los Alamos. Comes to Nadia Gallegos. Gallegos, all she can do is think about a half shot.
You don't want to do that.
Now there's your classic. Sonia Quintana, the 5'9" sophomore. And she got a perfect set, an absolutely beautiful set. And wow.
Her 4th kill.
And I mean, she just went straight down with that thing.
Nobody had time to react.
So Angelina Pasalacqua gets the set and slams it into the the block of Aspen Garcia.
Don't move her from that spot. That's her spot.
Yes, and so
it's like in basketball. You have a shooter shooting from a certain point. Let them shoot all night right from there.
Yeah, so she picks up another kill for Los Alamos. This one now bumped up front. Pojoaque lucky to play that one. Nadia Gallegos says, "You're not going to dig this one out." And so she says, "Well, if Sonia can do it, I can do it." And
5 kills for Nadia. Yeah. Toppers finding their rhythm here, Gene.
Bella Aguilar serving at 12-4 for Los Alamos in the net. Way to go, Mike.
Way to go.
Just jinxed her.
Never fails.
I know. So coming in for Pojoaque to serve is Brianna Johnson. She'll serve at 5-12. Angelina Pasolacqua and Melton and Nadia Gallegos in the front line. Angelina gets the set, dug out in the backcourt. They're now going to set up Sonia Quintana. Quintana's push shot across, and then it comes over to Kaylin Melton. And Melton, she just decides to push it across with her left hand from the right side of the net all the way to the left side of the court.
Great little cut shot across court.
Yeah, that was
landed inside the line.
That was nice. 13-5. Yes. Angelina Pasolacqua was serving. Well, Pojoaque has to play it all the way from the backcourt. Now we're going to set up Ashley Hammond. Wow. And Ashley, she just put that thing straight down and then diving to the floor to try to get to it. Adriana Rodriguez, and all she could do was hit it with the front of her fists.
Joe Palmer looks like he's giving the green light for everybody in the front row. Slam away, girls. Slam away.
14-5 has to be played from the backcourt. And a little spike by Adriana from the front of the backcourt. Los Alamos tries to set up Nadia Gallegos. Not a good set. And
Pojoaque doesn't have any real blockers there at the net. So
yeah, and Nadia just had no way to get to that. Makes it now 6-14.
Annika Uroste serving.
And that's not going to be returned.
A lot of hustle on that back court.
I guess you call that an ace after we had 3 girls on the back line. All hit it for Los Alamos and never got it up going anywhere. So the serve once again, boy, having to go to the floor and really hard and pick that out. Boy, went to the floor and then almost did a somersault, and that was Bella Aguilar. And then the Hilltoppers were able to get it across. So Lizzie Atencio.
Number 6 for Gallegos.
Is that right? Wow. Serve from Lizzie Atencio.
Lizzie Atencio.
Makes it 16-7. It's just crazy. First game went 27-25, and that was just indicative of the game. This one, Los Alamos way ahead. Hard shot. And this one by Sonia Quintana. And diving to the floor to try to get it. Lizzie Atencio could not get to it. Makes it now 8-16. Sonia will drop back to serve. So Quintana brings it across into the back line. Pick Nadia Gallegos. Comes to Solien Tellez. Hard shot by Solien. Bumped right back to her. And then Pojoaque is able to get it over to, this time to Adriana Rodriguez. Pojoaque still on the go. Hard shot across by Adriana once again. And Ashley Hammond with a hard one. That dug out by Pojoaque. Los Alamos is going to set up Ashley once again. Another hard shot. Nice play by Pojoaque. They're going to have to bump it from the 10-foot line. It comes to Lizzie Atencio. And they're going to set up Solien Tellez. And Tellez's shot is long. And
well, they're talking about it. Nope, they're going to say it's long.
No, and the Lions girl, she's pretty confident in her.
Joe Rodriguez is trying to argue, the Pojoaque coach. No avail.
So
great spike by Alicia Quintana now gets into it. Her 3rd kill.
Yeah, makes it 10-16. And sees that Annika. That's Sonia Quintana serving. Hilltoppers can only bump it across. They weren't able to get anything set up whatsoever. And so they end up setting up Alicia Quintana. And boy, right there is Ashley Hammond.
And Solin.
Along with Solien Tellez. So the 2 of them team up, and a great block kill, makes it 17-10, and Kaylin Melton serving for Los Alamos.
She has an ace in the game.
A zinger comes all the way to the back line and almost goes out. It's way out of bounds, picked up there by Pojoaque. They are able to get it across the net. Hilltoppers pick up. So yet again, her shot is blocked. She goes to the floor to keep it alive. Picked up there by Adriana Rodriguez, blocked by Michaela Gonzalez.
Nice save.
Boy, what a great play by Michaela. And then hard shot across by Adriana Rodriguez once again. And now Michaela Gonzalez, a little two-handed push. They're going to set up Adriana again. Her shot is partially blocked by Michaela, and now comes Tellez. Tellez with a little push down, dug out by Pojoaque. Adriana Rodriguez again.
Awesome rally.
And so Lizzie Atencio to Ashley Hammond, and Ashley goes into the net. But boy, great rally.
Blocked by Alicia Quintana.
Boy, great play by both sides of on both sides of the net.
17-11, second set.
Yeah. So Ayana Aguirre serving at 11-17. Left-handed server comes to Lucy Andrus in the back line. Hilltoppers are going to set up Michaela Gonzalez. Hard left-handed shot. Here comes Adriana Rodriguez again. And so Hilltoppers are going to bump it up to Ashley Hammond. And Ashley just pushes it straight across. It's bumped right back up to the top of the net. So Yen Tellez tries to push it back and can't push it over the net.
Just kind of mistimed her jump a little bit there.
Yes, she did. 12-17.
Joe Palmer was calling a timeout.
We had a
17-12. So now Pojoaque's turn to climb back, it looks like.
Well, yeah, now they're climbing back from they were way down. They cut it. They pulled it up now to a 5-point deficit.
Boy, it's really fun volleyball. It was two great rallies this second set. Really good job. All the girls doing great. Michaela on our side, and she had to scramble to dig for it. And
she was
stuck a fist out and hit it back up.
She was just
quick reactions.
Yeah, she had to just kind of quickly go out of bounds, and then she was able to get it back in play. But right now, Ayana Aguirre serving at 12-17 as Pojoaque trying to mount a comeback here for the timeout by Joe Palmer. So let's see what they decide to do. So Yen Tellez gets it dug out by Ayana Aguirre. Comes to Lucy Andrus, and now they're going to set up Ashley Hammond. Hammond's shot, quick shot across by Aguirre. So Ayana just trying to push it across. Hilltoppers get it to Michaela Gonzalez, is bumped up, almost raised up. And now Ashley Hammond, and Ashley gets a beautiful set this time. A beautiful set from Lucy Andrus. And then she's able to just power it off of one of the Pojoaque players to make it 18-12.
Kill number 4 for Ashley Hammond.
Serving at 18-12. Nice serving. All Pojoaque can do, can't set anything up. So the Hilltoppers also having a lot of trouble getting across. Both teams having a little trouble getting organized. Finally, Pojoaque does. They get to Adriana Rodriguez.
Great
dig it across. Nice dig out by Pojoaque. Hilltoppers are able to dig it out once again. That floats over the net by Alicia Quintana and slams into one of the Hilltoppers. And he gets the set once again. This one is, let's see, they're calling. Let's see, isn't it?
Oh, they tried to call a push, but they said it was a 2-hit. Pojoaque point, 19-14.
So it's 14-19. Different way of looking at the score. Anyway, so served by Pojoaque almost gets away from Lizzie Atencio, but she is able to correct it. But now, hard shot. I don't know if this is going to be played back by Los Alamos. The Hilltoppers do a good
rally.
So Yen Tellez serving at 22-14. Hilltoppers now up by 8. And a long shot and out of bounds by Alicia Gonzalez. And that'll make it 23-14. So the Hilltoppers are closing in on this second set after winning the first set. So Yen, long serve, that's going to go long. Can't stand prosperity, as they say. 15-23. Now the libero for Pojoaque. So ready for set number 3 as the Hilltoppers lead 2-0, and Pojoaque will serve to start the set 27-25, and then the second one 25-16. That first set looked like this game was going to be shades of Pojoaque, but
say anything. She just walked away.
But they do give the point to Los Alamos, so the official says no.
That's all that counts.
Makes it 2-3, and now Brianna Nieto will serve long.
Whoa, she served it into the...
But that was interesting that Adriana Rodriguez, she served the first serve. The first serve, she was over on the behind the service line. And all of a sudden, she went all the way over to the left side and then even further over to the left side and then served from there. Los Alamos now returns the serve by Pojoaque, they're going to say that was touched by Los Alamos as it went long.
That time, Solin did touch it, and they called it.
Yeah, Sonia Quintana's hard shot went long, but Sonia, the guilty party there, so makes it now 5-2. Favor Pojoaque. Taylor Quintana will serve. This one's going to go.
Oh,
whoa.
That was close.
That
was close. 5-3 is the score. Pojoaque leading.
Yeah, Lizzie Atencio started to go for that one.
Yeah.
And then somehow finally pull it long. And so now serving for Los Alamos, we have Solian Tellez, and she serves an ace.
That's her first ace. She's got 4 kills in the game.
So Solian Tellez, a 5'9" sophomore for Los Alamos. Bump up in the back line. Right now it's 5-4 in favor of Pojoaque. Comes to Michaela Gonzalez. She's going to set up Mayela Krantz. And a 6-foot sophomore puts too much on it.
Goes into the student section of Los Alamos.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a full section tonight. That's nice to see.
Yeah, they're looking about. They're going with that new rule, 3 inches apart, and so social distancing. So Angelina Pasalacqua with the hard shot, bumped all the way up to the front by Pojoaque, and now it comes to Mayela Krantz. She got the set from Pojoaque. She wasn't able to do anything with it. 7-4. Pojoaque leading, and this one's going to go, serve is going to go wide. They'll make it 5-7. And here comes Bella Aguilar.
Bella Aguilar, usually a great server.
So Bella fires it across, and there's the ace.
What'd I tell you?
Yep, didn't jinx her this time. So a beautiful ace by Bella Aguilar.
Nice little sinker.
Yes. So that'll make it now 6-7. Bella with another one. This one picked up right on the back line, and now they're going to set up Sonia Quintana. Dug out by Lizzie Atencio. Bumped across by Brianna Nieto. And then Pojoaque brings it across. Angelina Pasalacqua. Hard shot, and Pojoaque are they going to get it across? Yes, they do. They had to play all of that one from the back court, but then Los Alamos sets up Michaela Gonzalez, and then Michaela, she finds the open court. But boy, great Angelina. I thought her shot was going to. I thought she was going to pick up the point for sure, but great play by Pojoaque back there in the back court.
Well, Lizzie Atencio had a great dig too.
So
Bella
Aguilar serving for Los Alamos at 7-7, and Angelina Pasalacqua, hard shot, picked up by the libero. Pojoaque is going to set up Annika Uriosti, and now Angelina once again dug out by Taylor Quintana, and see 4 hits they're saying on Pojoaque.
Timeout, Joe Rodriguez. Pojoaque wants to talk things over.
I didn't see 4 hits, but anyway.
Well,
somebody else did, 8-7. So the Hilltoppers, who started off this one in the hole a little bit, now they've come back to take the lead. And that Pojoaque just got it, started off pretty hot and just kept going. Los Alamos couldn't until they got down to 18-22. And then at that point, Angelina Pasalacqua took over for Los Alamos. And And she
Milwaukee's moving great.
She almost single-handedly brought us back into this ball game. But
well, in the back row too, Lizzie Atencio doing a great job keeping balls alive. I mean, she's got a couple of fantastic digs from that back court.
Oh, the play by both of these teams, I mean, their defense and everything has just been fantastic. Bella Aguilar, hard serve, and Adriana Rodriguez spike from the 10-foot line up now to Pasalacqua. Pasalacqua once again, and she slams it into the attempted block by Sonia Quintana, and Quintana, the 5'9" sophomore, can't do anything with it.
10 kills for the freshman.
9-7. That's going to go long by Bella.
Pasalacqua. 10 kills in the game.
And so Annika Uriosti will serve at 8-9 for Pojoaque. Dug out on the back. They're going to bring it up now to Michaela Gonzalez. Michaela's shot is blocked immediately by Sonia Quintana. Comes back into Hilltopper territory. The Hilltoppers bring it across once again, and then Adriana Rodriguez gets the set. And she was involved in one of those rallies in the second set where Los Alamos kept digging it out, getting across, and then they just kept setting up. It was just one shot by Adriana after another, but the Hilltoppers able to just stay with her.
She's got to play well. Her dad's a coach.
Angelina Pasalacqua.
I can't believe it.
Wow, another spike kill.
Kill number 11 for the freshman in this game.
And so now
amazing.
Coming into the ball game is Ashley Hammond. She'll join Kaylin Melton and Michaela Gonzalez in the front line. And now Angelina, he's going to drop back to serve. So Pasalacqua serving at 10-9. They bring it up to Ayana Aguirre.
And Michaela in the net.
She tries to go across, and then Michaela Gonzalez right there is called for going into the net.
Just barely touched it with a wrist. They shouldn't call those.
10-10.
Nice dig.
That's going to be an ace from Sonia Quintana. That'll make it 11-10.
Sonia.
So Pojoaque up by 1.
5 kills and an ace in this game.
5'9" sophomore. Picked up by Lizzie Atencio. They're going to bring it up front to Michaela Gonzalez.
Oh, Michaela.
And Michaela, I mean,
she had to get up as high as she could. That thing, and it was more of a push than it was a slam, but it found the open court.
I mean, and it couldn't have been any more open in the middle of that court on the Pojoaque side.
And that's not easy to find, open court on the Pojoaque side.
No, Lizzie Atencio with the serve. They bring to Adriana Rodriguez. Hilltopper's a little confused back there. Lizzie Atencio finally bumps it across from the 10-foot line. And there's a little dink into the wide open court as the right side was wide open.
Alicia saw the open court. She was blocked. If she would have tried to spike it, would have been blocked.
Yeah,
she just pushed it over to the left side. Nice little dink.
Yeah, everybody went over for the block, and so that makes it 12. Serving, they're going to get it to Sonia Tellez. Her shot partially blocked, comes across. They're going to set up Ashley Hammond now. Hammond's shot is blocked and brought back by Pojoaque. So the Hilltoppers are going to set up Ashley again. Boy, another great job in the back there by Kiara Martinez to dig that one out. So it comes across again. Tellez gets the set. Now Adriana Rodriguez gets the set for Pojoaque. Before, all Pojoaque could do was just play strictly defense, but that time they got a chance to do a little offense. Little push across by Pojoaque. Going to come now to Ashley Hammond and Kaylin Melton. The setter for Los Alamos, but the 5'9" senior, that little floor just came right across the top of the net, and she just pushed it down.
Boy, great rally that time.
It was.
20 service hits probably, 25.
Boy, they tell you, and Pojoaque just did a great job. I mean, just keeping that thing alive. So that's going to be never get back over by Pojoaque. Came all the way into the back court, and then it went off of the side of the hand of Ayana Aguirre. I can do this. And so now the Hilltoppers are serving at 13-12. Ball gets bumped all the way to the back line. Backward bump from the all the way from the back line, and then a hard shot this time.
Alicia
by
Quintana.
Alicia Quintana.
Nice little setup there by Pojoaque.
13-13. Amazing. And so now Adriana Rodriguez serving. Nice serve. Going to come up now to Sonia Quintana, dug out by the libero, Taylor Quintana. Long shot. This one by Annika Uriosti, and that's going to go long.
Topper score, 14-13.
Now it's 14-13 is Ashley Hammond.
Back in the game, Angelina Pasalacqua. She is over there to her spot.
Yes. Nice, boy, just nicks the net and comes across. Hilltoppers are going to set up Annika Uriosti, and now Angelina Pasalacqua. Her shot is dug out. They're going to, and they finally going to set up that senior, Alicia Quintana, and boy, the 5'7" senior drives it down and make it 14-14.
Six.
Yeah,
a lot of good play, a lot of good rallies.
Taylor Quintana on the serve. Hilltoppers bring it up to Angelina. Angelina's shot is dug out right in the back line. Hard shot this time by Annika Uriosti. And the Hilltoppers going to set up. Mayella Krantz. And Mayella gets the kill.
I think that's her first. It's the first I've seen her kill in any of the games.
6-foot sophomore, and now Sonia Quintana serving. Just barely clears the net.
Solin with a good serve.
Yes, it was. And Pojoaque never able to return it. So it just.
Solin.
They had the opportunity. I mean, they played it perfectly, but they just ended up slamming into the net. And once again. And so they end up setting up Sonia Quintana. And then Angelina Pasalacqua.
I can't believe this.
Down that left sideline. Wow. And boy, I'm telling you, I mean.
I've never seen a freshman get 12 kills in a varsity game.
Well, it's just
I've never seen it.
Unbelievable. And so they're going to set up Michaela Gonzalez. Michaela, the Hilltoppers leading 17-14.
Third set.
Yeah, and Hilltoppers leading 2-1. And so right now we're going to have
net foul. Point Pojoaque.
Yeah, so Los Alamos in the net and makes it now. And dropping back to serve is Annika Uriosti, serving at 15-17 here in set 3. Lizzie Atencio picks it up and get it to Angelina Pasalacqua.
A lift. They're calling it a lift. I thought it was a save. A good pancake serve on the ground. It was old Angelina. Well, she spread out, and it looked like a pancake save, but she was all the way down on the court. There's one right there by Brianna Nieto.
Yes, another one. So blocked at the net by Michaela Gonzalez, and then she pops it right up in front of her, and then she takes it with her left hand and pushes it.
Boy, she's got some quick hands. I didn't think she'd save it after that block.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Pojoaque, I do believe.
One of the teams.
Yes, it is Pojoaque. And I want to take this opportunity to shout out to some of our listeners out there, and Tammy down in Albuquerque, she's tuning in, and then up in Colorado, we got up there in Littleton, Colorado, Kent is tuning in to Hilltopper Volleyball.
Probably one of our biggest fans and critics, Larry Mortensen.
Yes, Larry.
Larry, we always get comments from Larry.
Yes, Larry.
Positive criticism.
Yes, constructive criticism.
Constructive, too.
Right.
And someday we'll pay attention and do what he says.
Mike, and also listening in is Dean and Russ. So hope you're enjoying the ball game. It's been a good one.
Bella Aguilar.
Long serve by Bella.
18-17. Here comes Pojoaque.
Yeah. Serving at 17-18. Annika Uriosti.
I thought we were going home.
I don't know. Michaela Gonzalez.
Michaela wants to go home.
Boy, and she whacked that from the middle of the court right over to the left side, and then diving for it was Annika Uriosti, and could not get to it.
7 kills for Michaela Gonzalez.
And Angelina Pasalacqua now will drop back.
Story of the night.
Yes.
Nice serve.
Yes. Straight from the 10-foot line by Adriana Rodriguez. Now they're going to set up Michaela Gonzalez, and it's right on the line. Boy, I mean, it was right there, right smack on the line in the back. And so the Hilltoppers now go up by 3, 20-17. Lead 2-1. They won the first one 27-25, won the second one 25-16. They're up by 3 right now, and the serve is 20-17. But
nice save, nice dig.
A hard shot that time by Sonia Quintana, and bounces off one of the Hilltoppers. And so Angelina Pasalacqua, a great save by Angelina, and then it kind of came up, and she bumped it up a little bit. Then Kaylin Melton diving to the floor, made another great save, and then the Hilltoppers, though, not able to get it across.
Great hustle play.
18-20 as Sonia Quintana will serve. Going to come up now to Ashley Hammond. And Hammond, nice shot. Right in front of the back line.
5 spike kills for Ashley Hammond.
Yeah, clean as a whistle.
From the left side, cross court, deep in the back, just in front of the line.
Yeah.
Point Los Alamos.
Lizzie Atencio serving. And they're going to set up Adriana Rodriguez. And Adriana gets the kill.
2 kills, 2 aces for Adriana.
So that makes it now 19-21. Ayana Aguirre will serve.
Timeout, Los Alamos.
Over. Timeout remaining, and the well, anyway. So right now,
set 3.
It's a set 3. The Hilltoppers up 2-0 here, winning the first one 27-25, the next one 25-16. And as I keep pointing out, that battle in Pojoaque, wow. I mean, that was just something else. 25-23, 25-22. And as they split the first 2, then they split 3 and 4 with the same score, 26-24, and Hilltoppers won it in 5. 21-19, and Ayana Aguirre serving at 19-21 actually. So Ayana, left-handed server, nice across, and Pojoaque is going to be able to. The Hilltoppers bump it all the way up, and beautiful set for Alicia Quintana. She takes full advantage and makes it now 20-21. Aguirre still serving, left-handed server. Bumped up in the back by Lucy Andrus, and all the way from the back line. Shot is by Adriana Rodriguez is blocked. And Kaylin Melton along with Soliane Tellez right there at the net to make the block. And then Pojoaque was not able to return it after the block. And so now Mayella Krantz will check back into the ball game, and she'll join Ashley Hammond and Soliane Tellez in the front line. Kaylin Melton will serve. From the 10-foot line this time. That was Aspen Garcia. Hard shot this time by Soliane. That was picked up by Pojoaque. Comes into the back line once again. Soliane once again. Soliane, boy.
There's the point.
Soliane just finds the open court, as Mike says. Now makes it 23-20. So the Hilltoppers 2 points away from the match. Kaylin Melton serving. Nice serve. Ayana Aguirre is going to set it up. And
Soliane with the dig. She reached while she did a great job of blocking and then digging it, and then put her hand right on the line underneath the net and got the whistle.
They called that.
Great hustle.
That makes it 21-23, and now Adriana way over onto the her left side.
Out of boundaries.
And
set match point.
Her serve is long. So here we go. 3 match points for Los Alamos. 21-24.
This is match point.
Angelina Pasalacqua will come in. She will join Soliane Tellez, and Mayella Krantz for Los Alamos will be Ashley Hammond. Serving at match point number 1. Nice shot. This
partially
time by
blocked.
Annika Uriosti. Here comes Angelina Pasalacqua. Her shot picked up. And play Adriana Rodriguez plays. Yes, gets the set.
Solin. Right into the net.
Get
Unfortunately.
this right yet, Solin. Not Solin.
Still
Solin.
match point.
Anyway, 2 match points for Los Alamos now. 22-24. And Taylor Quintana will serve. Picked up by, there's a shot by Los Alamos. Mael LaCrance, that's picked up by Pojoaque.
Good save.
To come up to the front. Lizzie Atencio just has to come all the way up from the backcourt, push it across with 2 hands.
Great
the
dig.
shot by Pojoaque is dug out. Solien Tellez has her
That's
shot
it.
blocked and into the scorer's table. And Mick Matuzak is doing the PA tonight. Boy, he just dropped the microphone and ducked away. But that'll do it, Hilltoppers. Solin Tellez finally makes that final shot for Los Alamos, and they come away with the win 25-22. Boy, great volleyball game here tonight, as both of these teams playing excellent volleyball. Yeah. But the Hilltoppers do prevail and win this one in 3. They won in Pojoaque in 5, and now they win this one in 3. So that makes it now the Hilltoppers now are going to go, to 5-5 on the season. Or I'm sorry, 6-4. 6-4 on the season. And it will be, let's see, I want to remind everybody, our schedule for the rest of the week. Tomorrow night, the Hilltopper girls volleyball team will entertain Espanola here at Sullivan Field in Griffith Gymnasium. Same situation there. The game starting after the C team and the JV get done. But we've been starting pretty close on time. So it's usually been starting up around 6:15 for most of these volleyball games. So they're staying on time pretty well. And then so tomorrow we'll same situation. We will see how the Hilltoppers do against Espanola. They've already played Espanola once. They won that one. And so Hilltopper volleyball team doing pretty well so far this year with all of this COVID stuff and everything. But it looks like the girls are really starting to come together. And so it's and then on Friday night we will we will be doing the football game, and the Hilltoppers are going to play Taos, and that should be an interesting ball game. As they got a new coach about 2-3 years ago, Mr. Abreu, and boy, I'm telling you, he has really turned that program around. And also, I could make a shout out to Yolanda in Florida, who listening. And so that will be, I'm not sure if Joe Palmer is going to come and talk to us. He's got talking to some of the girls down there, but I don't know if I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's going to be coming up. So anyway, we'll just go ahead and wrap this up then. So, and I've been remiss here tonight to forgot everything that's going on today, but want to really thank Carol Clark of the Daily Post for making all of this possible. Wasn't for the Daily Post and Carol Clark, right now we wouldn't be bringing you this ball game. At least we wouldn't be bringing you the ball games this way. And we did have a little trouble with the audio cutting in and out, but that we have a really good system set up. Nate Limback has set up a fantastic system here, but here in the gym, and we've had that problem before when we were broadcasting for KRSN. Sometimes the internet here isn't so good, and so that's another situation we have to fight, and there's not a whole lot we can do about that. But our system is up and running. Nate Limback has done a fantastic system. So anyway, so for Mike Katko and this is Gene Mortensen, and for Nate Limback and John McHale, and I once again want to thank Carol Clark, Daily Post, making all this possible. So anyway, So I thought maybe Jope not. So anyway, that's it. So we'll be on the air tomorrow night once again. Hilltoppers take this one in 3, 27-25, 25-16, and 25-22. And so for all my day, have a great tomorrow, and you can make it an even better Thursday. All you have to do is put a little love in your heart. Don't forget to hug that penguin. But the most important thing you can always do is just be excellent to each other. And sweetie pie, night-night, honey. I love you so much. And boy, I miss you so, so much. Bye-bye, everybody. I don't know, I went off. Dan, I suddenly went dead.
He unplugged it. You're done, right? I thought you were done.
Not done.
Oh.